Hello everyone. In the second part of our chapter, we are going to talk about the displacement reaction, which is again a chemical change. In a displacement reaction, one atom or a set of atoms is displaced by another atom in a molecule. For example, or for instance, we can say when iron is added to copper sulfate solution, it displaces the copper metal. And this now you can see it in the picture where copper sulfate CuSO4 solution is being there and an iron nail is being kept into it. Now this iron takes place of instead of the copper, and therefore a new product is being formed which is known as iron sulfate. So this reaction where the one substance or one atom is being displaced by another atom or a molecule is known as a displacement reaction. And this happens when a more reactive metal is present and it displaces a less reactive metal from its compound. So it generally takes place here. If we see, for example, iron is more reactive as compared to copper, and so it takes place in place of copper, iron is being placed and copper is formed as a suspension in the test tube. Then the next reaction is the combination reaction. In combination reaction, two or more substances are added up to form a product, and here a new product is being obtained. Now this reaction can even be shown in the form of x plus y, it forms xy. Okay, when there is a combination of reactants. Now the left hand side of the reaction shows you the reactant and the right hand side shows you the product that has been obtained. So here for example it's been taken that magnesium when combines with oxygen, when they are both heated up, we get a new product being obtained, that is magnesium oxide, where two compounds are being reacting or two substances are combining with each other and a combination reaction is occurring. The next reaction is the decomposition reaction. Now a decomposition reaction is the one in which the substance break down into two or more simple substances. It is just the opposite of the combination reaction. On heating, now here you can see there is an example of hydrogen peroxide being given to H2O2, where it is being broken down into simple form. Two H2O, two water molecules are formed along with one oxygen molecule. So it has been broken down into two simple form. So the reaction in which the reactant breaks down into simple substances is known as decomposition reaction. Now the next topic which we are going to talk is rusting of iron. Now this is again a chemical change. Rusting is a process of corrosion of iron when it comes in contact with air and moisture. Okay, when it comes in contact with the air and moisture present in the atmosphere, this gets deposited on an substance. If for example we have an iron pan which is left in a moist state for a few days, what will happen to that iron pan? It will get a deposition of reddish brown color over it, and which is known as the corrosion. Okay, it is being known also as a rust. The reddish brown substance that forms on the surface of the iron pan is called as rust, and rust is formed only on iron surfaces when it is exposed to damp air. Rust is in fact is formed due to oxidation of iron. Now what is oxidation? When oxygen in the air and the moisture in the air combines with iron, a new substance is being formed. Now here you can see the chemical reaction being involved in this process of rusting. It can be represented as follows, that iron when comes in contact with water, H2O, and oxygen, it gives out iron oxide. And this even can be carried out by having an activity in which different conditions are there, by which we can just test that when the rusting of iron occurs in the atmosphere. So we'll continue in a